Yeah, but I want to get back to this, what the opposition's going to do. Matt Canavan, so do you think, you've just argued the budget's too inflationary, so do you think there should be no cost of living or welfare support for single parents, for people on job seeker, for people with their power bills?
Well, we have supported some targeted relief for power bills. That $21 billion in extra spending, that was $1.5 billion. So
what
put
about
that in context, Sharri. Well, I'll wait to see what Peter has to say tonight.
But what do you think? You're on the backbench for a reason, so you can give your opinion. Exactly.
I was just about to get there. But yeah, I don't support an increase in the job seeker rate. I've said that for many months. I used to before COVID, but we have very strong economic conditions right now, and those people that are receiving the dole, they are obviously struggling. But the dole payments, the unemployment benefits, are going up by inflation. They're tied to CPI, so they're going up by 8% or 7% now a year. And those of your viewers who are working for a wage, they're not getting an 8% increase in their wage. So how can it all be justifiable that we would give 8% plus to people who are not working, but those who are working have to suffer a real wage decline? That's not fair. It's not right. And I don't think that's where our priorities should be right now.
Very difficult political argument, though, Christy, for Peter Dutton to run ahead of the next election. If he does tonight, and he's giving his budget reply speech, if he does say that he's going to oppose the increase to job seeker and other payments, the single parent change, lift from 8 to 14 years for the youngest child, this will be politically difficult for Peter Dutton to argue that people doing it tough shouldn't get more help.
It will be hugely difficult. I look forward, like everybody else does, for seeing the budget in reply speech tonight delivered at 7:30. Look, nobody wants to see vulnerable Australians face more hardship, and the opposition is going to get into dangerous territory looking angry and looking like they don't want to give people the benefit of more welfare. We've seen over years and years and years, going back to John Howard time, that job seeker and some of these payments have been a bit underdone. So I agree with Senator Canavan that, of course, it's very difficult for people to say that why should they get a significant jump at this point, but they have been underdone over many, many periods. It's about the messaging. The coalition has said they support some strengthening of welfare measures, but not all. They'll take a look at the legislation. They have to be very careful not to pick on women about the Parents Next and the childcare payments, though. That's not going to do the coalition any favours, considering that's a core demographic that they need to regain support from.